Well, good morning. Welcome to another day at Locust Farm and Fab. Today we're working on the 62. Like I said, front end's done. Got to do some adjusting on the steering because the steering's not lined up perfectly. Well, I mean, not lined up, but you know, the steering gearbox, you turn it one way, it turns really good, turns the other way, it only goes a certain bit. That's just because I got the steering thing all jacked up. Got the trailing arms off. Got them sandblasted the other day. I've only got one day off this week. I got to work another 4. So today I'm just kind of trying to get these trailing arms done. Excuse me. We're waiting on these parts to come in. I got new spring perches, new spring bolts, everything to do the coil springs, hold them in place. The ones I took out, they were pretty bad. The bolts holding them in there was hardly anything left of the nuts. I mean, they've been in there 60 years, so hey, what can we do? Got the springs out. I think they're going to be fine. I had to order some more parts and go to a part store and get the shock tabs that go on the bottom of the rear end. The original rear end that I got was not the right one for this particular truck. It came out of an 82 Capri. So I got another rear end. Came out of a 72, I believe, but it's the same setup. Got the, I don't know what you would call it. I'm not gonna say a torsion arm, but it's the center link that basically holds the rear end from doing this back and forth. Y'all can probably tell me what it is. Right now, I've just got had a brain fart. So we're gonna get back out here and we're gonna put another coat on these trailing arms. I'm priming them out just because I sandblasted them down to metal, wiped them down with some, some cleaner, and then put a coat of primer on them. Got to flip them over, do the other side. Thought about hanging them, but it's kind of a windy day, so we'll see what it looks like. Well, we had a slight setback. Don't know if y'all can see that or not. My paint gun's cracked. I haven't used this thing in years. Cleaned it up, and the plastic paint holder has got a crack in it. I could try, well, actually I do have some plastic sealer. I don't know if that'll work or not. We'll try it, see what happens, but right now I'm just using my touch-up gun, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I gotta find it, but we're gonna try, see if we can get this to seal up. We'll go from there. All right, so we're gonna try this plastic sealer. JB Weld. I don't know how it'll do on this. We don't need a lot. That should do it. I've used this on some stuff before. Get a piece of cardboard. We won't be able to use this today, but I don't know if this is going to work. We're just going to try something. Probably going to put way too much on it, but I think we'll go with that. Ooh, I didn't think about that. I got enough left. I'm just going to let that sit. Again, gloves. Keeps this crap off your hands. Well, I think we'll come back to that once we let it sit for a while. It's kind of cool today, so I'm just going to set it over here to the side and let it dry. All right, let's get back to spray painting these things. All right. Had to get the safety harness on. Can't be breathing in this stuff. Not good to do when you got glasses on. By no means am I an expert painter. This is probably the first time in 15 years that I've picked up this gun or a paint gun or mixed paint. Normally I do the rattle can method like everybody else, but due to these extremely high prices, I bought this paint. I bought a quart of primer, a quart of basically chassis black. It's $14.99 a quart. For spray cans, for good, even the gloss black with the primer in it, it's $9.99 a can. And I know I'm not doing a lot with this, but I wanted to get good coverage on it. It still would have cost more. So, plus I can probably use this. I've got that whole frame in there to do. I know I put the front end back together and everything, but I've already painted that part, so I've been doing them as I've been putting them on. But the original frame, you know, I've got to take the wire wheel to it, grind it down, clean it off, and then I'm gonna paint it, bring it out here, pressure wash it, get it all good, get all the gunk and grease and everything off of it, and then I'm gonna paint it. Basically just shooting it with some red oxide primer, and then I got some chassis black I'm gonna paint on it. And yeah, I'm not even gonna sand this primer down. I might take a little bit to it just to give it a little bit of rough and then cover it with black. So we'll let these dry and be good to go. This is what I call my so-called mixing table. Yes. Probably mixed up way too much, but there again, I didn't know how much I was gonna use on it. Well, I got y'all all kind of jacked up. Try that. So we got my reducer and cleaner. I need to clean this gun now. I might get another paint can to put that other paint in. I'm telling you what, I haven't done paint in a long time. I forgot how messy it is. I forgot what all you needed, the filters from the paint. Got my black paint here. We're gonna try to get that black paint done today. We're gonna let this dry a little bit. I got it out, sitting out in the sun. Well, I say it was in the sun, it's in the shade now, but it'll dry. And then then we'll do that. And so, be like anything else, any other shop, you got a flat table, it's gonna be covered up. I still haven't finished cleaning that one off over there yet. I gotta finish cleaning that one off. My desk area over here, I've got it cleaned off, but it's full of stuff now too. So we're gonna get along and see what we gotta do about cleaning all this up. Get some thinner in it, spray it down. I had to take all this apart. It wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. Thinners even got crazy. Can't afford not to spill any here. I'm gonna have to get another spray can. I used to have one for color, one for primer, and you know, that way I wouldn't mix up my colored primer or my primer gun with my colored gun. Let me say that. Let's go out here and shoot some of this. Like I said, I haven't used this gun in a while. I had to clean it. So we're just gonna kind of run that thinner through it. Shake it up real good. Clean off this vent hole up top. Gotta have your vent hole done. Now that it's not spraying out of color, oh, hey, we got a cloud going towards you. And that's why, the other thing I like to do too, whenever I'm painting, I put one of these water separators on here. It catches the water. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. No, that would be, I'm facing towards the light. Basically, it just keeps the water out of the paint. Puts it on line. So we're gonna go in here now, see what we got going on. If y'all ever wonder why I look up so much, I'm blind as a bat and I got bifocals. So if I'm looking at the camera and I can't see what I want to look, I gotta raise my head to look through my bifocals. Just part of getting old. Can't say nothing about it. Let's see what this looks like now. Well, it's just got a lot of gunk in it. We're gonna have to clean that out good though. A lot of gunk in the bottom. Don't know if that came from the gun or from what was in the gun from before when I used it last. Actually, I think, in all honesty, I don't think I've used this gun. But it's all clean. Guys, this is just going on a frame. It is no Master Classic. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just, it's gonna be seen from the side. No one's gonna get down there and look at my paintwork on the frame. If they do, hey, more power to you, because I don't really care. All right, let's see what we can do. Really, until we get these painted, tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get the tractor and we're gonna go out here and get this rear end in here. Kind of see what the rear end looks like. And we'll go from there. All right, well, we're gonna try to get the rear end inside, sitting inside. We're gonna get on the tractor and yeah, hopefully all the tires are up. Looks like it is. Let's see if we can make this happen. Whoa, lovely. We can do this now. Now we're trying to get these, spread some loogie-doob on the drums. Yeah, they're a pain in the butt. They don't want to come off. So we gotta keep trying. See what we can do. I think right here is our problem. Something right here. Good Lord have mercy. I'll have to try Henry on this one. Well, we'll go with Henry Jr. first. Yep, looks like the brake shoes are stuck. This is just plumb ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. This just ain't no fun. As I hit myself in the head. Well, that's progress. Brake shoes are stuck to the the rotors. Everything's coming off, basically bending everything. Isn't that lovely? I'm gonna be replacing all this anyway, so if it breaks, it breaks. And there it came. That's one. Well, we can fix that. Fixed. Got some play in it. Might have to replace the bearings. Don't know yet. Let's get that side off. Tell you what, bending over is for the birds. Especially when you get a big fat belly like me. Yep. Same thing on this side. Well, we got that one off. We'll get this one off. Maybe. Probably stuck in the same spot. Those are what are called the brake retaining clips. We just broke them, which is fine. Like I said, I'll be replacing all this stuff anyway. If I don't go with a set of disc brakes, hadn't made my mind up yet. I've got a set. My buddy did for me a while back. Ooh. Alright, well, we got this side off now. Had to answer a phone call. That's what I was showing you. That right there was stuck to the drum. You can see all the garbage that came out of that. These drums are shot, but we're going to go ahead and take care of that. Looks like we got company, so we'll be back shortly. All right. Well, so was going to spray these, but decided to get a thicker coat on them. I'm going to paint them, brush paint them. So I got a El Cheapo brush. What's that old saying? No runs, no drips, no errors. Yeah. This will give me a thick coat.